Imagine opening your mail, expecting a standard update on your retirement, only to find out your benefits were completely miscalculated and you suddenly owe the government a massive sum of money. Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a hidden, often overlooked mistake that could quietly drain tens of thousands of dollars from your future, which is an error on your Social Security earnings record. And this isn't just a hypothetical. That exact nightmare actually happened to a retired worker in Arizona. Back in 2021, the Social Security Administration hit this person with a staggering $15,000 overpayment demand. Why? Because the agency's records incorrectly showed they had earned exactly $0 in 2017. So 5 years of their benefits were suddenly called into question over just one single missing year of data. But here is the incredible part. This retiree managed to completely reverse the whole disaster using just one incredibly simple standard document. So let's roadmap exactly how you can navigate the bureaucracy and fix these kinds of mistakes. We'll be going over spotting earnings record errors, gathering your evidence, submitting a correction request, the follow-up process, tips for accurate records, and securing your financial future.
All right, Section 1, Spotting Earnings Record Errors and the Master Earnings File.
To spot an error, you first have to know where it lives. Everything in the Social Security system essentially hinges on one massive, central database maintained by the government. It's called the Master Earnings File, or the MEF. You can think of it as the definitive record of your lifelong contributions to the program. Every single dollar of covered wages and self-employment income you've ever reported is supposed to be parked right here. And guys, the stakes with this file are absolutely crucial. Your retirement, your disability, survivor benefits, they're all calculated using an average of your 35 highest earning years. If even a single high earning year goes missing or gets recorded as a $0 typo, it drags down that entire 35-year average and can permanently slash the monthly benefits you get.
So how do these missing earnings actually happen? The most common culprits are surprisingly mundane. A simple employer typo, like they misspell your name or they get one digit wrong on your Social Security number on a W-2, that can completely prevent your earnings from posting. Then there are life events. Say you get married or divorced, you change your name, but you kind of forget to tell the SSA. That creates an instant data mismatch. We also see something called scrambled earnings. This is a super messy situation where someone else's wages are accidentally posted to your number or vice versa. There's also lag earnings, which just means wages from last year haven't made it through the SSA's processing cycle yet. And of course, sometimes the agency itself just makes a standard mechanical or clerical error. Moving on to Section 2, gathering your evidence and building your case.
Okay, once you actually spot a gap or an error, the next step is huge. You have to prove the error exists before you even reach out to the administration to fix it. This breakdown brilliantly illustrates the hierarchy of proof the SSA uses. Over on the left side, we've got primary evidence. This is what the SSA considers the absolute gold standard. We're talking your W-2 forms, federal tax returns like your 1040, or official signed employer statements. If you don't have those, well, you have to rely on the right side, secondary evidence. This is going to be your pay stubs, bank statements showing direct deposits, or union records. Secondary evidence is definitely helpful, but the SSA considers it to have lower probative value, which basically means you'll often need to round up multiple secondary documents just to back up a single claim. To give you an idea of just how powerful that primary evidence is, look at this quote from certified financial planner Chris Stein. He literally calls the W-2 your get-out-of-jail-free card. Think back to that Arizona retiree we talked about earlier who was facing that $15,000 penalty. They had their W-2 from 2017. Holding on to that one single piece of paper allows you to override almost all the bureaucratic hurdles and arbitrary deadlines the SSA might throw at you.
That brings us to Section 3, submitting a correction request and taking action.
Now, you might be wondering how much of a headache it is to actually submit this correction. It's surprisingly straightforward once your evidence is all gathered up. Here is your step-by-step game plan. Step 1, just log into your My Social Security account online. Step 2, review your earnings statement, and I mean really look at it line by line. Step 3, if you spot a gap, submit Form SSA 7008. This is the Request for Correction of Earnings record. It's basically your formal administrative petition to fix that master earnings file. You fill it out, attach that primary gold standard evidence we just talked about, and submit it online, by mail, or just walk it into your local office.
But there is a bit of a catch here. The standard free online statement shows your yearly totals, but it doesn't always list specific employer names for every single year. So, If you need a really detailed line item employer history to figure out exactly who failed to report your wages in the first place, you're going to need a different form, Form SSA 7050-F4. And getting this historical data does come with specific fees that were recently updated. For example, if you need a non-certified detailed statement, which is usually what you want to track down a missing employer, that's going to run you $61.
Let's jump into Section 4, the follow-up process, deadlines, and appeals. All right, so what happens if your initial correction request hits a snag? You absolutely have to understand the statute of limitations. Legally speaking, you generally only have 3 years, 3 months, and 15 days from the end of the taxable year your wages were paid to correct your record. Very specific, I know. It sounds scary, but take comfort in the massive exceptions to this rule. If you have solid proof, like that W-2 we keep hyping up, or if the error was due to fraud and agency mechanical error, or those scrambled identities, the SSA actually allows corrections indefinitely. You can fix it no matter how much time has passed. But what if your correction request actually gets denied by the agency? This is where the appeals process kicks in, and it has incredibly strict, unforgiving windows. From the very day you receive a denial notice, you have exactly 60 days to file a request for reconsideration. And if they deny it again, you get another 60 days to request a hearing before an administrative law judge. Missing these 60-day deadlines usually means your case gets completely closed out, unless you have a very good, well-documented excuse. So let's look at Section 5, Tips for Accurate Records and Preventative Maintenance.
Because that appeals process can be super stressful, let's talk about the preventative maintenance you can do today to just avoid these headaches entirely. Here are your actionable pro tips. First, if you haven't already, create your online account today. Second, make it a habit to check your earnings record every single year in August. Now, why August? Well, that gives the SSA's annual wage reporting cycle enough time to process last year's lag earnings. If you check in, say, February, last year might show up as 0 just because they're still churning through the paperwork. Third, keep copies of all your W-2s forever. Just digital scans are fine. And finally, if you get married or divorced, make sure you report your name change to the SSA immediately so you don't end up with mismatched records.
Finally, Section 6, Securing Your Financial Future and the Long-Term Impact. Let's zoom out for a second and look at the real long-term impact of all this. A single missing high-earning year might only change your monthly check by what feels like a few bucks at first. But remember, a typical retirement can last 20 or even 30 years. Cumulatively, an uncorrected record can literally drain tens of thousands of dollars from your lifetime benefits. And the crazy part is, you might never even realize it's happening. The good news? If you do fix an error after you've already retired, the SSA generally pays you the increase retroactively as a lump sum. Now, just as a quick best practice reminder here, this explainer is strictly for informational purposes, and it doesn't constitute legal or financial advice. Navigating retirement benefits is highly personal, so please always consult with a certified financial planner or a legal professional to get guidance tailored specifically to your situation. So, I'll leave you with this final thought. Have you actually checked your Social Security earnings record this August? Or is a hidden typo, a scrambled identity, or a lost W-2 out there quietly draining the retirement you've worked your whole life to build? Don't wait around to find out. Log into your account, check your statement, and secure your financial future today.